Happy New Year! Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Are you guys excited for 2017? I know I am. Hey, you know, speaking of the new year, 2017 should be the year that lawmakers get together and really take a look at some of these laws that, they should just be really considered jokes more than anything. With that in mind, I bring you guys today's topic of the day, 20 weirdest laws from around the world, part 2. And this one, we're going to start off by going back 1,000 years in time. In Swaziland, it is illegal for women to wear pants. This law came into effect back in 2002, when King Mswati III was trying to reform his country to more traditional values. Any woman caught wearing pants will ultimately have them forcibly removed by guards, and the pants will be shredded. As of 2011, there has been a candy tax in Finland, which means you're gonna have to fork out a little more for that ice cream you really want. Anything with sugar in the ingredients list gets hit with this tax, imported or domestic. But weirder still, cookies are not part of this list, but bottled water is. But wait, the weirdness continues! Since 2013, the people of Finland have also had to pay a TV tax of 50 to 140 euros, depending on their income, regardless of whether they own a TV or not. The government's thinking behind this is, oh, you don't own a TV? Well, you probably have friends that do. This is a really weird one for my American neighbors to the south. In the state of Utah, if both parties are over the age of 65, you can marry your cousin. Furthermore, a husband is responsible for all of his wife's actions as long as he is in the presence of her at the time of her actions. Just continuing on with the crazy train from America. In 29 states, it is completely legal to fire you because you're gay. And in 33 states, if you're transgender, same thing. I'm sorry, I feel for you. Like, come to Canada, man. We accept. We love you. In Saudi Arabia, women are not allowed to drive, period. One woman tried to start a movement by driving and yeah, she got flogged by government officials. Also, there is no divorce for any reason, ever. In 2008, the Saudi court denied a 8-year-old girl's divorce from her 58-year-old husband. Blech. Another example of discrimination in the law. Police in Greece are legally allowed to arrest and force HIV testing on anybody that they even just suspect of having HIV. Also, they are legally allowed to print the names of the HIV citizens and, the cherry on the cake, forcibly evict them from their homes. Oh, God. Oh, no faith in the human race right now. Moving on, according to the constitutions of 7 US states, atheists are not allowed to hold a position of public office. Stepping on the national currency in Thailand can actually land you a 2,000 baht fine. Feel free to do the conversion at your own will, but as a Canadian I can tell you the fine's really not that steep. But the thing you might want to worry about is if you get caught stepping on the national currency and you get arrested, prepare for the possibility of a very severe beating. The reasoning behind this is because the King of Thailand's portrait is printed on all the money, and they consider this very disrespectful. Off to Britain for the next one, and it's a tasty one. Sort of. In 1986, the country invoked the Salmon Act. Yes, that's a real thing, which means you are not allowed to handle any salmon if it's under suspicious circumstance. Also, you're not allowed to import tomatoes into England or Wales if you suspect the potatoes are from Poland. How lovingly racist! Oh, and being drunk in a pub is illegal too. Where's the logic in that, Britain? You go to the pub to get drunk. There are certain parts in India where a man may offer up his wife in repayment for all of his debts. Oh my God, ladies, in some parts of the world you have no rights. You have it so bad. I feel for you. While I touched on this law in my part 1 video, apparently I didn't dig deep enough. While it is illegal to flush a toilet in Switzerland after 10 p.m., apparently, if I were in Switzerland, I couldn't pee standing up after 10 p.m. either. Alrighty then. This next one is really gross and deeply disturbing, and I'm gonna try and get through it without gagging. In Lebanon, any man is legally allowed to have sex with any female animal. However, if he's caught having sex with a male animal, the punishment is death because homosexual bestiality is a sin. Bestiality in general is just wrong. What are you doing? Come on. Like, oh, that makes me sick. Just not cool. Just not cool. Radio stations in Canada must play at least 35% Canadian content by law. What does that mean, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. To qualify as Canadian content, it must have at least 2 of these qualities. The music is composed entirely by a Canadian. The music or lyrics are performed principally by a Canadian, consisting a live performance recorded, performed, and broadcast wholly in Canada. The lyrics are written entirely by a Canadian. More craziness from the States! And I swear to God, if you guys are watching this from the States, I'm not trying to pick on you. There are just so many crazy laws that I've come across while researching these topics, and I think I may just have to do a States version of this video. Focusing on Colorado this time, until 2008, it was illegal to sell alcohol on Sundays or election days. And speaking of Sunday, car dealerships were not allowed to show their cars on Sundays either. In most places of the world, if you have to turn through traffic, the through traffic has the right of way. Oh my God, this sounds bad already. However, in Belgium, if you need to make a turn through traffic, you are clear to go. Unless you slow down or stop. Yeah, you should probably just slow down or stop. Just stop. Wait for people to go by. A dead whale found on any part of the British coast is legally the property of the royal family, with the head going to the king and the tail going to the queen. The tail went to the queen because she may have needed bones for her corset. A law in Sweden states that if any member of the royal family is to be married without the permission of the government, their children and all other descendants will be denied the right of succession. I guess that kind of makes sense. But then again, this is the same country that brought you laws like it's illegal to paint your house without the permission of the government and a painter's license, and prostitution is legal, but it's illegal to buy the services of a prostitute. What are you doing, guys? Come on. Singapore. I don't know, man. So many to choose from. Here's a few of them. Bungee jumping is illegal, though in recent years they've been gradually lifting this to increase tourism, which, good for you guys. Chewing gum is prohibited, though not actually illegal. If you stick it anywhere else but the trash bin, be prepared to pay a hefty fine. Pornography is illegal. Oh, come on, how could some good old-fashioned porn be illegal on your own private time? Well, I'll tell you. Being a producer or a distributor can land you a $10,000 fine and up to 2 years in jail. Or both. Even just owning it is illegal with repeat offenses. It can get as expensive as up to $80,000 and up to 2 years in jail. Or both. Singapore! Y'all gotta chill, man! Damn! Around New Year's Eve in Cambodia, water guns are not allowed in the celebrations. And the government has a very valid reason why not. Apparently in recent years, the water gun usage has got a little bit out of hand, with people filling it with, well, sewage. The only punishment for this is having the water gun taken away, which really, in my personal opinion, I think it should be a hell of a lot worse of a punishment. I mean, come on, you're running around spraying people with your own pee, like, come on, man, what you thinking? This last one is a bylaw right here in Calgary. According to bylaw 20M88, if you own or rent a home here in the city, you are required to clear the sidewalk in front of your place no later than 24 hours after snow or ice has fallen. This makes sense to me. I wouldn't want to be carrying my daughter from the taxi cab to the house and slip on the sidewalk. That's just disastrous. The fine for not doing so is $100 for your first offense and $250 for each subsequent offense. And there you guys have it. 20 weirdest laws from around the world, part 2. If you guys like any part of this video, let me know by clicking that like button. Also, if you guys know of any laws that I may have missed, leave it down in the comment section down below. I do read them, and they will be part of the next video. As always, if you guys want to learn more, my sources are in the description below. Don't forget to share with your friends, subscribe, click that notification bell. Thanks for watching, everybody. You're all awesome. Later. Hey, don't go anywhere just yet. Not yet. So I'm sure everybody has noticed I have some pretty long hair. If you guys want to know what the deal is with that, you're gonna have to tune into the next video and I'll let you know then. I wonder what Thug's doing for that video. I'll have to call him and ask him. But for now, subscribe here, previous video over there, all my socials are there with the links in the description. I'll see you later. Bye.